energy so that you can push forward in the next calendar of the year. All right, so I can see most people are settled down. And before we continue to the next people, I just want to teach you a simple song that maybe most of you know, or even you teach your kids. Worry not, it's not Baby Shark, but it's a simple song that we all know. All right, so we have this side, these tables on this side. This will be table 1. In the middle, this will be table 2. And on the other side, that will be table 3 all the way down. All right, so you will be mangoes, okay? And then you'll be pineapples, and then you'll be bananas all the way. So we are going to sing in concert on each row, right? On each side. So this side, you're going to sing mango, 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 mango. Let me hear you go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. And then this side, pineapple, pineapple. Let's say. Uh-huh. And then the other side, banana, 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 banana. Say. And then all of us, we say fruit salad, fruit salad. We say. Okay, so if you're here to ignite, to accelerate, and the synergy for this session, let me get the energy from the mangoes, from the pineapple, and the bananas all together. So are we ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go, mangoes. Uh-huh. This side. Uh-huh. The other side. All together. Uh-huh. I can be a good choir master. So now we're going to use some actions, okay? So mangoes, are going to be doing mango, 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 mango. And then pineapples, you go pineapple, pineapple. And then banana, holding your waist. Banana, 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 and then we clap. This side. Uh-huh. Bananas. Uh-huh. All together. Appreciate yourselves even as you have your seats. It doesn't matter which organization you come from. It might be a mango, it might be a pineapple, it might be a banana, but when you're mixed together, you bring a fruit salad that can change a whole generation. And that's why we are here as people from different organizations, ready to empower the women, all right? Awesome, awesome. So we are moving on to the next segment. And this one is going to be interesting. As you can see, we have seats over there. Don't worry, it's not to impeach anyone, but it's just for the next discussion. So it's going to be a panel, and I'm going to...
Because one of the aims of this particular festival is really to ignite, accelerate, and synergize voices of women and leadership in Kenya. So as we explore how WROs continue to ignite their potential and accelerate their impact, we want to look at the critical area of strategic planning, financial sustainability, human resource capacity. Of course, we know as women's rights organizations and actors that these are really critical to enabling us to do our work. It's one thing to see us out there, but now we're talking about the back end, that foundation that helps us to continue doing this work and to be able to thrive even as you do that work. And so I would like to invite to the podium the panelists who will take us through this discussion. And as they come, also my co-facilitator will be Carol Werunga. She will take over. We're going to split the facilitation into 2 parts. So you'll see her later. You've seen her on the poster. So she's my co-facilitator for this session. So allow me to invite 2 who will be participating. We have Catherine Kimaren Mutian of Afia Africa. Please, is she here? Thank you, Catherine. Make your way to the podium. Then we have Eva Wanjiro Mboro, Isiolo Women Against SGBV. Then Lucy Nkatha, Kengu Women. Violet Ombaka, Women Pillar Alliance. Then we have Christine Kandier and Oroas Indigenous Women Empowerment Network. And last, and by no means, house from West Pokot, Madam Leah Sia from Powell, that is the Pokot Women Empowerment Organization. Welcome to the podium, ladies. And, you know, before going into the panel, there's one thing I do want to say, you know, also to appreciate what the WVL program has done, and that is to make visible the work that women are doing, the work that women's rights organizations do. You know, one of the things that the patriarchy is notorious for is invisibilizing women, their work, and their contributions, you know? And this project has made visible the work of many, many invisible actors. So I was saying that, you know, we talk about the contribution that women are doing and make it visible. Because even when we talk about women's gains and the things that have happened, there are actors behind there. But many times we don't get to see the groups we really don't see. We don't see the work or even hear the plight of women with disabilities, you know? And for some of us, I mean, you think about the different marginalizations that are there and the different intersectionalities of what empowerment is. And the WVL has been able to bring that out. And so we hope that even during the course of our discussions, we will be able to hear from these women, you know, just the kind of impact that they've been able to have around, you know, courtesy of the WVL project. So we will be talking more about, in this session, strategic planning and organizational management. So there is the saying, if you fail to plan, you? Okay. Is it that you people are tired or you don't know the saying? Failing to plan is? Yes. And that's one of the key things. You know, even before I get into this, I want to say this. You know that we appreciate, one of the things we appreciate about the WVL program is the component of core funding. That is support to institutions to be able to enable them to do the work that needs to be done. And that means, like, even if you can have a good plan in your mind, but sometimes if you don't write things down, it just becomes a wish, you know? So being able to put things down and work towards purpose, towards that goal, is really important. And that's one of the things that WVL has been able to do, not just for principal partners, but it has been a component for all the downstream partners, all the partners who have gotten any kind of support from the WVL program have been given that component, you know? And that is the one where many donors, when they support you, they will tell you, you cannot allocate money to some of these things. Like they will not allow you to do that. So sometimes you even ask, Kwani, we are working in space, you know, like how are we supposed to deliver this work, you know? But then in recognition of that, the WVL has put that component in there. And that's, Lucy, you can make it here. Is there a ramp? No. Oh, you'll lift her, okay. Now this is, that is the oversight, that there's no ramp, eh? Yes. So you see, and those are the things. So when you have people who do not share the same disability with her and they're planning, that's how you plan. So, you know, these are the things that show you that if you're not on the table, your issues are not there, you know. And this is something that we've seen done all the time, you know. You are seeking to do good. You find yourself, you're not So now this is care. I hope when you're talking to the management, you will tell them that you must make sure that on one side of your podium, you have a ramp. You can't assume that everybody can access the ramp the same way.
Manager tomorrow, she has left the organization for better, looking for better pastures. So we make it a continuous process whereby as she leaves also we continue with the same procedure also. And in terms of also stakeholders engagement, so what we've been doing is to have like regular quarterly engagement with our stakeholders that we've been working with, particularly our beneficiaries, just getting to understand, and as much as we've shared this knowledge, has it worked, what needs to be done, and they tell us what has been going right, what has been going wrong, and this has enabled us to improve on some of the areas.
Yeah, so thank you.
Your mic?
Hello. Now I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Daisy. I think, I know it has been a tremendous journey, a pilgrimage of support, of resilience. And to tell the truth, WVL has ignited our journey. Before then, we had no external donor. WVL was the first. And currently, we have more than 10 policies.
Wow.
And they are not just in our office, they are beautiful from documentation and to the implementation. Looking at our work, we work basing on what is in our documents, starting from our strategic plan and other documents. The technical support and capacity building, our board members now knows our roles, where it starts and where it ends. Our staff have been capacity built, and we have staff and volunteers who have skills and who know what their roles are. And also, when WVL came in, we were in a small office of one room. But now we have a director's office. My chair, I swing on left, right, when I'm in there. A nice executive table, courtesy of WVL. I have a reception. I have a boardroom. We have a kitchen. And a beautiful outside where we have put a small kitchen garden for demonstrating to our beneficiaries or our participants from the community. And also, it gave us knowledge on advocacy. We have been able to write different MOUs to the county and to the national, various MOUs, and our voice are being heard. We are able to document for monitoring and evaluation plan that we did not have before. We were just doing things for the sake of doing. But now we are able to look at things and see, are we on the right track? If we are not doing, where and how, what should we do? It has ignited our innovation. We apply girls and GESI, that is the gender equality and social inclusion strategies, gender, yeah, sorry?
Gender equality. Gender equality and social
gender equality
inclusion.
and social inclusion. Yeah, we are able to include that. Also retweeting. We were not on social media, but nowadays we see Care Kenya retweeting our work, Uraya retweeting our work, WVL, we are always posting, and I'm sure my team is doing something. You are almost seeing something that the ongoing, what is happening now. So it has been a really, really great journey that even if you come in Kakamega County and there are partners coming on board, and when they are asking which organization can we work on, for instance, they're asking Mias West, they'll tell you WOPA. If it's not WOPA, we don't know any other organization. And it's because of WVL that has given us this visibility. We are being seen, and our work is being seen. And even through this WVL, it really opened our eyes. It was an eye-opener. When it came in, we launched first ever girls tournament in Kakamega County. And I remember it was a political time. And a lot of politicians called asking me, which seat are you vying for? So they thought we were vying for a seat and there's a lot of competition. We told them, no, this is a program. We have a program on board called WVL, supporting women, shifting the goalpost. And the tournament was so full of people, even politicians just came to see, and they copied the same. And we were able to bring a lot of people on board. And currently, as we speak, we have, it gave platform to around 4 girls who are now playing for the UEFA FIFA World Cup.
Wow.
From that, who are selected. So thank you so much to the partners, to the funders, and we look forward to greater things as we continue to partner. Thank you.
That's huge impact. And I don't think we can, overstate the importance of that, because many donors, even when you write a proposal, they want to see some of these policies, Do you have a strategic plan? Do you have this policy? And usually the cutoff point is when you don't have them. So even just having them positions you differently.
Thank you so much, Daisy. Is it afternoon or is still morning?
It's afternoon now.
It's afternoon. Wow. So I am a proud product of WVL as I sit here today. And let me say what it just helped us to do. It helped us to reflect within on the capacity that we had, but we didn't know. I'm happy Grace is here, because the first time she visited our office, it was not an office. For us, we used to keep chairs there. And then we sit outside, do our merry-go-round, do our whatever we did. And that was all. Table banking, and that was all. So when they came, they asked us, where is your office? And we were like, do we have an office? So they went inside. It was like a store. It had seats. It had so much. But do you know, that question alone helped us to know that we have an office. So what did we do? We sat down and asked for the furniture to be able to furnish the office. And today we have an office. I can say that proudly we have an office. Then again, what WVL did to us is it helped us as women with disabilities to know that we cannot just be singing on the disability periphery, and the men will always have the front seats. Men with disability, it's like everywhere. So we took we took our stand, and we were able now to start working even with the women movement, just realizing that we are not only working for the disability, but we can also be in the women movement, and we've been in the women movement. The women movement has been able to grow us even more than what disability movement would have, given us a space to do. But most importantly is that today our management, like for example, we have a procurement policy in place, courtesy of WVL. What this does, it makes people know that you can be able to manage finances, and it brings a lot of trust. Even from other quarters. And then we have a financial policy, we have a HR policy. Before, we didn't have one because we were only volunteers. Even now we are volunteers, yes, but we are volunteers who knows exactly what they are doing. In our policy, there is also a section on, just a small section, not a stand-alone policy, but something on what do we call it? Safeguarding, something on safeguarding. We didn't have that. So we have that. And then we also have a strategic plan. And for me, that was the big fish, you know, in the WVL. We caught it, the strategic plan. We now know where we are going in the next 5 years. Kindly don't cut me, let me say this.
Okay.
That after because of the capacity that we got from WVL, for the past